Hello everybody, back again, DJI Mini 3 in some rain again. As soon as we get out of these clouds, we'll get started here. I can see the end coming. There she is. So, taking off the flying pad this morning, off the landing pad. We're up, we're in the air, we're going to get our bearings here for a second. Wish that metal sign wasn't in front of me. That blocks some of my signal. Anyway, yeah, we're up and at it now. As you can see, there's a little bit of clouds out there, partly cloudy sky. So I'm kind of in a hurry. So I'm in normal mode today, I think. And we're going to fly down south. Now, last time I made this flight with the Mini 3, I got rained on. So will I be any luckier today? Only time will tell. Anyway, it's a warm morning out. It's only geez, I think it's probably around, I want to say 9 o'clock when this flight took place in the morning. And the temperature was already 82 degrees. So, going to be another warm one out. Haven't had a whole lot of rain. Had some spotty rain, just sprinkles here and there. But boy, it's been hot. We've been in a heat wave here for about the last week, and it's going to continue for 2 or 3 more days in the mid to upper 90s, and then drop down into the mid to upper 80s for a couple days. Boy, that'll feel like an ice box. So anyway, we're headed south here. We're flying into the wind a little bit, and flying post haste because it is, as you can see, the reflection in that lake down there. It is partly cloudy, and there are a few dark clouds, but there's a lot of blue out there too. So kind of got to make up your mind whether you want to fly on a day like today. And it looks like a beautiful day to me to get some wind in her face, that's for sure. So we're headed south now, and as you can see, everything is as green can be. The ticks are in full bloom, so to speak. So I hope you all had a good 4th of July. Didn't blow any fingers off, or any other appendages for that matter, and that you're all safe and you got a chance to celebrate the birth of our country. And these days we need to celebrate it a lot more, I think, the way things are going. Anyway, enough of that. We're headed due south. We got about, I think we got about a 5 to 10 mile an hour wind at the most flying into it here. I do have the extended battery in, and she seems to be handling real well. Flying without any filters. I do have 3 filters from DJI that I purchased from them, and haven't used them yet. I see a lot of people on YouTube are getting free, the big influencers are getting free filters sent to them from Freewell. Well, I'm not one of those guys. I don't care about views or anything else. So, but I haven't put any filters on it yet. It seems to be doing quite well without them, and I'll try them out at a later date, maybe when there's a little more sun out. But this is a partly cloudy day. We're just stretching our legs out a little bit. Flew Peggy Sue, the Mini 2, last time, so this girl's getting a little jealous and wants to get her face into the wind too for a while. So we'll head out this way a little ways and see how far we get before it starts sprinkling on us. I'll let you know ahead of time. I have the worst luck when it comes to rain, even though it's not supposed to rain. There's like a 20% chance. Just seems if there's one cloud in the sky, it'll come over me and drop a little rain on my parade, so to speak. So anyway, this lake looks really interesting here. I don't see anybody fishing it anytime I fly over it. Some kind of private pond or something like that somebody's put in on their crop farm. I see they've cut all their crop. They've had their fields hayed and everything, and probably letting them grow up again and try to get another haying out of there, I'm sure, before wintertime sets in. So this particular pond doesn't look that deep on this side, but I'll bet you there's some fish in it. I sure would like to wet a line there, that's for sure, but I don't think they are given permission. So anyway, we'll just keep flying straight ahead, see what there is to see on the countryside. Won't see any critters out today. Sometimes I'll pick up deer and stuff on my flights, but most of them are hanging around the woods pretty heavy now since the temperatures are so outrageous. It's like I said, it's been in the upper 90s to 100 degrees at my place for the last week, and not much for rain. So I figured I would get out and do a little flight today while the weather was good and before it got too hot. So anyway, the Mini 3 is behaving real well. I've had her for quite a while now, and she hasn't disappointed me. Her signal strength is okay. I'm flying on the newest update, 1.68 I think on one and 0.201 on the other, and it hasn't degraded the signal any. The signal stayed about the same as always. Like I said, it's a pretty good signal. It's not as good as my Mini 2, and the signal strength is not as good as my Mini 2, but we're going to turn around here because I felt some sprinkles on me. So I said, I don't like that. I looked, and where I was standing, one little bitty cloud, clouds are partly cloudy, you know, the sky was partly cloudy, and but I didn't know what it was doing out where the drone was as far as sprinkles, so I decided to head on back. And I'm still in normal mode, but I'm going to switch to sport mode here pretty soon, try to get her back before she gets too much rain on her. By now, my case and my landing pad has got wet with sprinkles, not heavy rain or anything else like that, but sprinkles, so just couldn't tell what it was going to do. I think if you look in the top upper left, you can see kind of a foggy mist in that area. So, and you can see the reflection of a cloud. You see blue skies too, but you can see a reflection of a cloud, which I'm flying towards and under. So we're still in normal mode. We'll come back the same way we flew out. Try to get back at the shortest possible flight time. I got caught in the rain the other day with her and posted that video, which you guys saw, and didn't hurt her any. I don't particularly plan on flying in the rain, but I will fly when it's partly cloudy like this and it's not doing anything. So if I get caught in it, I get caught in it. If I don't, I don't. That's just life in the big city, so they say. So anyway, we're on our way back, and I think pretty soon I'll flip her into sport mode. I think she's going about 23 miles an hour now, and she's about 350 feet up in the air. Like I said, the Mini 3 has been performing flawlessly. The range is adequate. Signal strength is pretty good. The camera works real well. It also has a vertical mode on it where you can flip the camera and put it in portrait mode or vertical mode for doing social media like TikTok, Instagram, stuff like that. But I don't do any of that stuff, so I don't plan on using the vertical mode unless I come up to something that it might be interesting seeing, like a water tower close up or something like that. Then I may use vertical mode, but I can't see me using it for much of anything else. So you can see some of the rain up in the upper left corner. So it's beating it my way, so I'm trying to get back before it gets any wetter on me. Now I stopped there. I think I'm going to put it in the sport mode because the rain is starting to pick up a little bit. Like I said, yeah, it's in sport mode now. Not strong rain or anything else, just light sprinkles. So anyway, I'm flying north now and just trying to get back home before that little bit of rain that you see there gets any stronger. So it actually, by the time I get back, it'll be stopped, pretty much stopped. But didn't want to put the Mini 3 through any more rain than it's already been in. And it didn't affect the sprinkles that I was in the first flight that I got caught in the rain were stronger than these. But it didn't affect it at all. But why push it, you know? Why take a chance? So I'm booking back. I'm not much worried about what I'm catching in the video. I'm trying to catch some stuff in the video for you, but right now I'm more interested on, yeah, there I am right there. I can see my ugly face. Anyway, fly over this pond and this road and we should be back towards where we took off at. Flying north-northeast now at about 33 miles an hour, 34 miles an hour in sport mode. She makes pretty good time in sport mode, that's for sure. Still had plenty of battery left on the battery plus that I'm flying with. And just wanted to make sure I got back in before any of that rain that you can see at the top of the screen there came any closer to us. And we drove through that on the way home, and it had rained quite a bit there. There were puddles all over the road. So I was just on the southern end and just got a few sprinkles before I landed on the drone and on me. So, and the RC controller got a little bit on it too. So there you can see, now you can see some raindrops coming down. Aha, there they are. Oop, one hit the lens there. So I'm sitting there, boy, I need to get this down before it gets any worse. So I'm looking now, you can see plenty of rain coming down all around me. So I said, let's get this thing moved in here. I'm just trying to make sure that everything is clear over this road and stuff before I bring it in. I need to take it out of sport mode because there's a tree right in front of me. Whoa! There she goes. Like pulling the reins back on a horse. You just, I can't make up my mind which way I want to turn. Pull back and you can feel that head come up. Same way with the Mini 3 when she's in sport mode and you put the brakes on. She just yanks back quite quickly. So anyway, I was saying, okay, let me set this down. Let's get turned around here and get her back in. You still see some raindrops coming down. So we're going to back her in her parking spot here. No foul, no harm on the rain. Just starting to get a little wet. Let's see if I can land back on that pad. The pad does have some water on it, so. But see, there's the clouds I was flying in. Anyway, that's about it for this flight. Stay safe. I wish I could have flown a little bit more, but had to get back before she got too wet this time. So everybody, thanks for watching. Stay safe out there, whatever you do. Fly safe if you fly. And just take care of each other. We'll talk to you again soon, hopefully.